Hey, I found a match that I thought would be good to go over. I watched it a couple times through already just to get a gist of what's going on and everything, but we'll just start it up now.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this? He's b-boying.
It's showtime! Round one. Ready, go!
And he got the counter hit jab into a throw. Kind of did a weird walk there for some reason. Now she's just doing flamingo mix-ups. He's just choosing the block. Gets the launch. Probably the best combo he has on her in that situation. Another flamingo mix-up because she's plus on block there. So he steps her. Okay, this I want to go over a little bit. He steps her attack and he gets his free punch kick punch string because once the first punch hits her, the rest is guaranteed. And then he gets a pretty significant plus advantage because she's side turned and he just hit her with the string. So he chooses to lock her down with just a basic elbow, in which case she blocks it. But she's only at +2 here because being side turned like that, even though you just blocked something, you lose a little bit. You lose out a little bit on the advantage that you normally would have. And so basically after that, because she's at such little plus, she chose to do a low punch because she needs to choose something that would lock him down from most of his options, which would be something quick like a low punch or a jab or an elbow. And that's what she chose here, but he crouch dash backwards and then he whiff punished with the buffer 6p plus k. And in a similar situation with, let's say Akira had Leon's punch kick punch, and then he locked her down with an elbow, she blocked it, she retaliated with a low punch. He might actually crouch dash backward and then come in with the shoulder. So you can kind of compare it to, like that, if your character has a move that comes from a buffer, or even if it doesn't come from a buffer, if it can just be used in a similar situation, that's maybe what you would want to do there to stop her from doing that. And that's not to say that like what Sarah did there is wrong. The choice that she made of doing the low punch isn't necessarily wrong. It's just that at this level of experience, I would think that it's not always a good idea anymore. It's generally actually not a good idea because normally they would be ready for that with something, just a simple option such as movement in this case. Okay, simple exchanges here, getting flamingo mix-ups. A few of them are counter hits. You know, hit her with the low, got her with the throw on the. Okay, he did a jump kick. He thought she was gonna low punch it. That was guaranteed. See, he didn't tech roll, so she got that for free. Okay, so basically he didn't tech roll there. She got that maybe I think punch plus kick for free. If he had tech rolled, there's probably tech traps. I don't know if Oliver can tell you about that. But I actually want to go over what just happened there because this is what we were talking about in chat about Abare. So what happens here is that Leon gets a counter hit jab, then gets a counter hit elbow, and then he crouch dashes up and tries to throw her, likely the buffer throw, which is the throw that gives him the combo. But what she chooses to do is launch him immediately because, and I wouldn't say it's a complete guess because she sensed the hesitation in his offense there by crouch dashing up. You can kind of see it. He might have done the uppercut to launch her, but she took that slight chance because it was seemingly he was going to throw mix up on her. And based on experience, I'm guessing, and knowledge from both sides, the reason why he might want to crouch dash up like that is because if she had chosen an option that's an immediate defensive option such as evading, which she might have chose because he's at +6 after that elbow hits like that on counter hit, she would have evaded a move if he had chosen to do an immediate attack as a frame trap. But rather, she chose to Abare because she kind of sensed that he might crouch dash up and throw. And the Leon crouch dashed up and throw because if she had chosen to step, it would have been an empty step because he didn't attack. So nothing would have registered and his crouch dash would have caught up to her in time before she's able to do anything. And he would have got the throw mix up, even if she was ready with it with a throw escape in hand. But it still would have been a chance now that he would have successfully thrown her or done something else. But in this case, she chose to Abare, and it's not completely wrong here. I wouldn't say it was really a guess at all, almost. I would say that she's very aware of the situation and what she chose to do there. So we'll even just watch it one more time play out. See, she kind of saw it. I would say that's very solid for Abare to explain like a basic situation of what's going on. And there again, he had the same pattern. He had the jab, elbow, and in this case, he didn't even hit her with it on counter hit like he did before. He just sort of had this pattern. Oh, he got the counter hit there, but with the jab, he didn't get her on counter hit. Not that it really matters because he's still slight plus as well, but he's still, you can tell by the series of attacks that he kind of had this same habit of trying to throw there. And she sensed it, and she did something really quick. Got the low, mix-ups. This time he chose to finish the string. That was actually punishable, but she didn't punish it. Okay, Flamingo cancels and mix-ups. That's pretty sick wall combo, damn. So he didn't tech roll up into that mix-up. She probably could have got something just for him staying on the ground like that. He kind of did a jump kick in anticipation of a low punch there. Another side mix-up. Okay, so in this situation here, I want to go over that a little bit too. Because this is a very traditional concept which you'll see a lot in Virtua Fighter 4, and it's something that has still carried over a little bit, but you don't see it quite as often. In this case, you can have a taste of it. So basically what happens here is Leon's going to sweep her. And then on wake up, well, I went back pretty far, but okay, right here I think, right? So on wake up, what she chooses to do is sidestep because he could potentially just do a really quick mix-up, whether it be a low or a mid that's really quick, which generally quicker moves are linear or only half circular. So she chose to sidestep a potential mix-up. And she probably even has a throw escape buffered, ready in hand, right? But the thing is, Leon chose to do punch plus kick, which is a 20 frame mid that launches them, and which is safe as well. And it's slow enough where the hurt box isn't hitting her, or it's not active during the time she's actually evading, so the evade doesn't register as a successful evade. It comes out empty, and that's because, like I said, the hurt box is not hitting her during the active frames of his P plus K launch is not coming out and hitting her during the time she's doing the evade. The evade is coming out almost as if Leon is doing nothing at all. So basically it comes out empty, and the reason why it tracks like that is because when you empty evade, you're essentially on the same plane as your opponent still. It wasn't a successful registered sidestep or evade. So basically you are still within their lines, like within the same plane that they are in. So you are like vulnerable to be hit or get mixed up in that sense. And that in that case, that was completely a empty evade punish, because likely she was empty evading and holding down a throw buffer, and because you're holding down the throw buffer, you don't have enough time to recover into block when you're empty evading like that. And she got hit into the juggle. Mix-ups, Leon mix-ups. Basic exchanges, set of solid exchanges there. Throw mix-ups, she was blocking. They're generally playing pretty moral for the most part. He got a makeshift combo there. Took what he could get. That's command throw. Leon mix-ups. Yeah, Leon's basic mid-kick or sweep mix-up is very powerful. Good combos. She got his parry there, free punch kick punch in that case. Okay, see, he applied that same strategy again, where he put her in a situation where she might, like, if she were to try to lock him down with something quick, which most likely would be short range because it's quick, like just like in Tekken. A low punch or a down forward one or anything like that generally is pretty short range because it's so quick, right? So he probably could have killed actually with a wall combo, or at least get something very damaging to put her close to death. Okay, he's blocking. That's a free block, catch, throw. Okay, and he's getting locked down. He got scared and he got mixed up. What can you say? And that's it.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.